Hello and welcome back to my Let's Challenge of Ratchet and Clank 2. In the last episode we completed planet Tabora, getting all 100 of the desert crystals, and now we are here on planet Joba ready to compete in the Megacorp games once more and earn a hell of a lot of money as a gladiator in the arena. So we're just going to collect some of these bolts, and then we will take the very convenient little taxi there all the way to the Megacorp games. So you'll notice that I just want to show you on the my quick select. I've now put all the weapons that pretty much I have access to back on there. Obviously, Spiderbot Glove isn't really something that we can use in the arena, and and obviously we have already lost access to, I believe, 6 weapons or 7 weapons. So yeah, there's already that. But everything else is on there. I just don't want to be having to, in panic, just switching between weapons, via the weapons menu. Okay, so Megacorp games. So these arena challenges are really good fun. Some of them are a pain though, and are going to be rather difficult. So Arachnoid Battle is our next one.
Introducing the terror of Terragia. It's shocking. It's amazing. Give it up for
The Arachnoid. Come on, Killanoids. Synthanoids, I should say. Come on, I want you to. There we go. Nice and simple, that one. As long as you've got the mini rocket launcher, then that is a very, very simple battle. Okay, so we're going to take on pretty much as many of these as we can before we actually have to do. I don't want to do the damage avoidance. Because damage avoidance really sucks. So, Synthanoids. We essentially want to get as many weapons as possible, obviously, so that we can upgrade them all relatively evenly. So, obviously, the interesting thing about this one is now you've got these sort of fireballs appearing out of the lava below us. Lovely. But I really like this sort of cylindrical battlefield. I think it's a really cool idea. As we run out of ammo. So let's lay some mega turrets down, see how they do. It's no real surprise that you're going to run out of ammo at times in this level, so I'm not too worried about that. Indeed, you can largely do this level without even firing a gun, because obviously the enemies take a lot of damage from the meteors coming up as well, so you can sort of let the meteors do an awful lot of the work for you. Okay, so that is another one down. We will want to get our ammo, especially that. Okay, 90 enemies in 90 seconds. Let's try this. Boom. Okay. Never been a big fan of these sort of ones that require a lot of speed, because you sort of end up Amazing how fast you'll panic and just start doing silly, really silly things. Okay, HK 22 minutes easy. Best option here. We should be okay. I don't see why we shouldn't be. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Limited weapon challenge only use the wrench. Okay. Ah, yes, we can now buy the bouncer. Awesome. That's the important thing. And we don't actually have enough money to max out our ammo. That's okay, because we can actually use this challenge as a way of getting back some ammo. Only using the wrench is not particularly difficult. Hyper strikes are the best way to do lots of damage.
Ratchet is keeping his ground.
Those little spider things are really annoying. Because they move, as you can see, they can actually, they move forwards at quite a pace. They can very much catch you by surprise. These flamethrower bots are never nice to deal with. And they're even worse now, because obviously they've now got a long range attack, so you can't just stay out of their range and just sort of hit them with comet strikes the entire time. Okay. Okay, I'm being a little... Whenever you see them charging, the first thing you definitely want to do is you want to hit them, at least from far away, because that will stop them from charging. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay, blade balls shouldn't be too much of an issue. Is it with anything else? Just with blade balls. Oh jeez. That's not nice. That's really not nice. Ow. Ouch. Might die here. Get worried. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so we're going to lose access to... probably... Which one's least useful? Meteor gun. We'll lose access to the meteor gun. So if I go to my quick select... Swing shot that on, back on. Okay, there we go. First one down. Okay, so the spiders go down in one hit. That's good. Okay, good. That's cheap. Okay, lovely, 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 okay. Yes, you're the big threat. Beautiful. Okay, so these guys. Don't know what happened to the other guy behind me. I'm guessing he ran into the lava, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, cool. There we go. Okay. Time limit weapon challenge, Lancer all enemies in 60 seconds. Obviously we can't do that because we've lost access to the heavy Lancer, so we can't actually do that. So we've got... This one is scary as hell. Damage avoidance. I hate damage avoidance challenges because one mistake and you lose the challenge. And it's really easy to make a mistake on these challenges. Okay. Especially with all the floor traps and stuff like that. Okay, we are being very cautious here. Mega turrets are amazing. The other nice thing is that obviously, because there's all of these floor traps, that does actually limit these big enemies, their actual progress towards you. Yes! Good. I'm very happy to get through that one. That one is an annoying challenge. Okay, so... Megapede. Ah, Megapede is good fun. Difficult, but good fun. Very difficult, but good fun. Okay, so... Mini rocket tube. So essentially the way this battle works is that he drops mines all the time, as you can see. These sort of glowing things are mines. Very annoying mines. And then what you've got to do is you've got to shoot off each the various segments. And obviously each segment that he drops off actually can shoot at you, like that. Thankfully, it looks like my mini rocket tube does take off a segment each time, which is really good. Why on earth do I not have you out? Come on. Thankfully, he doesn't look like to be doing at all much damage to me, which is fine by me. Okay, so... Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we take out Megapede. Lovely. I think there should be a... There you go. Kill Megapede in 3 minutes. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure I just did that in under 3 minutes, so I'm quite happy with this one. I also want to go... Put the bouncer on our quick select, because the bouncer is amazing! Okay, so we want you. Wait. What did I take off that I didn't mean to take off? Mini nuke, mega turret, vaporizer, good. HK-22, meteor gun we can't use. Decoy glove, that's the one. Megapede! Is a really nicely designed boss, I think. Come on. Oh, we even got the maximum nanotech boost just as we needed it. Awesome. So that is Mega P done. We get 10,000 bolts for that. So, unfortunately, obviously, we don't do the Lancer one because we don't have access to the Lancer. But what we can do is we can do the Impossible Challenge. And as the name suggests, this is a brutal challenge, but it is great fun. And we should definitely be able to do this because we still have access to the decoy glove. And essentially, there is a trick to this challenge where you can use the decoy glove to make this very lengthy challenge a hell of a lot easier than it normally would be. The Impossible Challenge. Let's do this. This is a lovely way to start, just like... Ow! So, essentially, obviously our synthenoids are only going to actually be around essentially for these first few rounds. You can see that we got 2 out of question mark rounds. Those question marks are essentially, the answer is there are 60 rounds, just so you know. And you want to make sure that you're continually picking up as much ammo as possible, because you're going to need it. And essentially, at the end, after every 5 rounds, it becomes a cage match. And then you have 5 rounds of cage match, and then you have 5 rounds on the floor, and 5 rounds of cage match, 5 rounds on the floor, etc. It goes like that. Now, there is a way that we can make this very easy, and that involves using these cage matches rather well. So essentially, by the time you're getting to round 10, i.e. the round after which we're going to fall back down, make sure you throw out a couple of decoys. And the reason you want to do this is that the enemies, when we fall back to the ground, will target those decoys. And essentially will leave you alone. I'm pretty sure. That's what should happen now. So they should essentially all just gather around in the sort of under where those decoys are. And I mean, you could melee them all to death if you wanted to. But you do get ammo, you do get a couple of crates of ammo at the start of every round. So you definitely want to always use that. That was a waste. And this is how you make the Impossible Challenge a hell of a lot less impossible. So, round 14, in the next round, oh, it looks like those decoys have, oh no, they haven't. Okay, round 15. then you can jump back up, and now we can continue on with this challenge, as those enemies are all going to get wiped out down below. Now, you should obviously also be aware that we will have to face Megapede at the end of this. At the end of all the rounds, you have to face off against Megapede. Much like how in the other challenges in the Maktar Resort, you actually faced off against a boss at the end of each one. I do love the bouncer, it is such a good weapon. Not my favourite weapon, certainly not my favourite Ratchet Clank weapon, and that's coming up later. We should actually, hopefully, oh man, I missed the chance to. I was not paying attention. So we're going to get to 235,000 volts, theoretically. Oh man. Cool. Round 24. So, we jump back up onto the next area as we are nearing halfway through this battle. It is a bit of a slog, you can tell. It's sort of there isn't nearly as much variety in these arenas as there is in Ratchet Clank 3, and that's what I think makes the Ratchet Clank 3 arenas so good. It's like when you do the Quarktastic challenge in Ratchet Clank 3, which is 100 rounds, I believe. And that's just, you know, you'd think 100 rounds of the same thing over and over again, surely that's just going to be deathly boring. And it's just not, because you're constantly asked to do different things within those rounds. You know, you have rounds where your weapon is being changed automatically, weapon cycling rounds. You get sleep rounds, which you need to do fast. You get inferno rounds. You get the giant metal ball in the middle start spinning around and causing all sorts of havoc. Awesome, so that's that. I do love the decoys. I love how the decoys like change with like which Ratchet it is. So, halfway through and we have well over half health. Although I am doing my best to throw away a lot of my health, it seems, a lot of the time. There are a few more satisfying things than being able to throw a bouncer bomb into the middle of a crowded group of enemies and knowing that they're all just gonna suffer. Go on. There we go. Missed. But no, this is certainly the way if you want to make the impossible challenge itself it's not that difficult. You've just like all of the enemies you've seen before, all of the enemies you know how they work. It is just a matter of being consistent and not allowing yourself to get hit for stupid reasons. And if you can do that, then the impossible challenge is really very, very doable. So, bouncer, throw you in there. Again. Lovely. And back up top for some more cage match fun. Obviously, the benefit of doing this, the 100,000 volts, is so worth it. Like, sorry, the 200, I should say 200, yeah, it's 200,000 volts. Isn't that what I said? I don't know. I'm getting nanotech boosts really, really fast. It feels like I'm getting nanotech boosts really fast. So, we complete round 40 and we only have 20 more to go. 2/3 of the way through. Are they coming after me or are they grouping? They are grouping one. No ammo this round. The ammo is the important thing right now, actually. Don't want to get to Megapede and not have all of my good ammo left. Although admittedly I still have like my mini turrets, and my mini turrets do an awful lot of good. Yep, another one with no ammo. Like that round, given that we've had rounds with 4 of those big guys, to have only 2 of them and 2 of those other guys seems really odd. Okay, so bouncer into there, cause chaos. Into the middle. And up we go. So, penultimate cage map. Lovely. Nope, I destroyed my own... Oh well. Come on, give me some ammo. Nope. One of the best things to do in like these games, especially, I always find really amusing, is whenever you find whenever there's like a transport and enemies being dropped out of it, and you can just sort of just put a bouncer in there and just sort of cause all manner of chaos. Okay, 54. Looks like we're going to be low on some ammo at least. $55. I'd love some more mini rocket tube ammo. Would love some more mini rocket tube ammo. Is there another ammo box somewhere? No, okay. Okay, here we go. 56. $15.25. The bouncer isn't as useful. I mean, it's useful right at the end of the Megapede battle, but just because obviously Megapede spends so long sort of far away from you, it's not quite as useful. There we go. Okay, round 59, and here we go. We're going to start off against Megapede. How are we going to fare? So, me, Megaturrets. Let's go. Let's got a bunch of these guys out. I do love free scoping the vaporizer. It's a great weapon to just use without actually having to aim it. Ouch. Okay, mini rockets. Come on, I'm not dying now. It's the point where you just need to do damage, yeah? Okay. Little turrets. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, we're not failing right now. Okay, there we go. He's now on the floor. Bouncer, get out here. Yes! There we go. There we go. Possible challenge done. We're going to earn a huge amount of money. Obviously, 200,000. We're going to get loads of like skill point. We get a trophy. All of this sort of stuff. It is beautiful. one of the things we do want to do as soon as we get back is to buy our next weapon, as we have a healthy 248,000 bolts. We've also we got our bouncer up to what, a third maybe? About a third of the way up. There we go, beautiful. So, gonna be activate the vendor here, buy a bunch of synthenoid ammo, and just maximise our ammo really. Mini rocket tube. We now can buy, we've got the hover bomb gun, which is essentially you fire a sort of a remote bomb that sort of just moves ahead very slowly, and then you explode it at a set time whenever you want to. And then you've got the plasma coil, and we are getting the plasma coils because the plasma coil is my favourite weapon in the series. Maybe not the whole series, but certainly... Jesus Christ, that was close. But certainly... Ratchet Clank 2. I am very scared that I'm just going to randomly, charge boot off stuff. So anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, what we are going to do is we are going to finish off some planets that we haven't quite done yet, being Uzla, and then I think Enderco, and then we will be going on and moving on to planet Tadano. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next.